A garrisoned tower wins a fight with a Mangonel. So if our opponent really wants to destroy our tower, they need to send a villager to repair their siege. But the Mangonel has only 7 range, and the tower has a base of 8 range that can be improved with blacksmith upgrades. So we should be able to pick off that villager, right? But no matter what we do, and no matter how many extra arrows our tower fires, the villager never gets hit. You might also have noticed this effect during the Barbarossa scenario, where the AI sends villagers to repair the rams attacking our castles. We can target the villagers directly with our castles, but we can't actually hit them. What's going on here? Let's open up the unit statistics. Ranged units have projectiles, and these projectile units have a hit mode. Castles, towers, and town center projectiles have a hit mode of 1, while most other unit projectiles have a hit mode of 0. This hit mode determines whether projectiles can be blocked by units. Since a castle has a hit mode of 1, it's not able to fire over the top of the ram and hit the villager. The game detects that the arrow collides with the ram, so villagers can take cover behind it, even when the castle is focused on shooting the villagers. Archers have a hit mode of 0. This value allows the arrows to pass over the rams without colliding with any units. Now that we know how the hit mode works, how does the game detect these collisions? Well, units actually are 3-dimensional, and they occupy a space in every dimension. Most units have a height of 2, and we can mod this height to see how it affects collisions. If we set it to 0, then the castle's arrows pass directly over it, and we are able to hit the villager. But if we set the height to 10, then the ram provides even more of a shield. We can walk the villager away, and as long as we stand directly behind the ram, all of the castle's arrows hit the siege unit. Note that adding extra height still doesn't affect archers, as their hit mode of 0 allows them to ignore the height and shoot over even extremely tall units. I don't know if this mechanic is in the game on purpose. Ensemble Studios did at one point test a mechanic where walls would block units from shooting over them, and we can see that walls do have a height of 4, in contrast to most other buildings and units having a height of 2. It's possible the hit modes for building projectiles never were changed when they decided not to move forward with this feature. And one more caveat. The height of the unit determines where projectiles are aimed. A unit's primary and secondary projectiles are aimed at different locations depending on the target's height. Here, I've modded this Mangonel so that its primary projectile has the chemistry fire graphics, and its secondary projectiles have the standard graphics. That way we can tell them apart just by looking at them. We see the primary projectile heads towards the base of the unit, while the secondary projectiles head towards the top of the unit. With a 10 height ram, we see a large separation between the projectiles. So, there we have it. Villagers can take cover behind siege units when attacking buildings, because these buildings have projectiles with a hit mode of 1. Thank you all very much for watching. Extra thanks to everyone supporting me on Patreon, and I'll see you next time.